Hi, I'm Irene. Welcome to Mindset. This is the platform where we talk about mental health, healing, and the journey. On my farthest end, I have my co-host.
Hi everyone, I'm Charles, the co-host, and also I'm going to act as a counselor in this show with our guest here. Feel welcome and watch our show till the end. Thank you.
Thank you. On my right side, I have our guest for today. So introduce yourself, please.
Hello, my name is Jenta, the guest of this show today. Yeah, thank you.
So this is a platform where we talk about our mental health. It's not a therapy session. It's neither a interview session. We feel free to talk about what bothered us during our trying days, and we have our counselor who counsels us through the journey. So that's what we missed. We may catch up later. And so, with a quick time, I want to introduce my guest. She's Jenta. She's from the University of Embo. She has gone through some episodes which she will talk about, and I want to pass the mic to her to introduce herself.
Yeah, my name is Jenta. I'm a student, University of Embu. I can say yeah, I'm a survivor of I've gone through mental health problems, yeah, depressions, but all through, yeah, I think I can say I'm able to have to pass through all that.
Okay, in 3 words, how can you describe your journey?
Okay, I can describe my journey. For myself, I can say that I'm a strong girl, yeah, a survivor, and also determined, yeah, determined.
She has said she's strong and determined. So, when did all this start?
For me, it started back when I was in high school, when I joined Form 1. Yeah, I went to a high school where it was a girls' school.
Mm-hmm.
So I can say that okay, I went to a school where it wasn't a special needs school. It was just a public school. Everybody was physically okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I was the one who had physical problems. Yeah.
At that moment, how did it feel?
I felt it was a very hurtful experience because joining a school where no special needs students,
Mm-hmm.
we are the only one there. It felt like it's an awkward journey. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So, you have joined high school. No one is there who has special needs like you. You are all alone. The journey has started and you feel so lonely. Did you have anyone to talk to? May it be a teacher, a fellow student, or maybe someone who maybe you could have called?
No, at that point, I was a new student there,
Mm-hmm.
and I felt like I was alone because nobody's interacting with you because you know already you are a special kid, and the other students feel like they cannot interact with special kids. So I think I had no one to talk to because I felt like I cannot reach anyone there
Mm-hmm.
because I didn't have a friend. Yeah.
So that was Form 1.
Yeah.
You have joined high school, it's Form 1, and you read all along up to Form 4. Let's talk about the journey.
Okay, the journey wasn't such easy
Mm-hmm.
because there are always challenges. There you can face the buildings. For me, I couldn't access the building
Mm-hmm.
because I felt that they were not accessible for me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a challenge. Actually, it led me to stress because I had no one to complain to,
Mhm.
because if I maybe I took my problems to the principal or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
they could not have helped me. So I just kept my problems because I had no one to explain. I had no one to talk to about it. So I felt like exactly totally I was no one. I had no one to explain to.
So can we talk about the episodes? Did you have anyone who bullied you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I had people who told me.
Mhm.
Actually, there's some points in school where you find yourself,
Mm-hmm.
okay, like that student that you're working hard, the background that you come from. So I felt that, yeah, I got bullied because some students used to tell me that, oh, you're working hard. I know you always read. So
Mm-hmm.
there was no room for them to help me because they know that the chance that they could leave me or help me, they knew that I'm going to take it to read my books, yeah. So I got bullied so much,
Okay.
yeah.
So let's pause there. We'll go to our counselor. So she had the problems,
Yes.
but she did not have anyone to talk to.
Okay.
Talk about it.
If you joined the scholars and you managed,
Mm-hmm.
so that shows that you are determined. You know what you are going for, but not other distractors.
Mm-hmm.
So we have such cases where students come bullying one for his determination, the activities he do, how he carries himself. But for yourself, you have to accept yourself, accept the background, and accept the people you are living with. So just encourage yourself. Don't mind about what is on. Know what you are going for, and aspire to get, and aspire to also be the challenge to them. So if you manage to be determined and no one who bothered to help you, that means if you made it, they learned a lesson from you. So don't be bothered by anyone because doing this and this, these are challenges that comes and it passes. No wonder one day you will be the top cream, and you will be like a role model to those who feels that who feel they are not, what can you call it? Exposed,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, to such an disadvantaged area. When they see you, they say, if this and this made it in this school when he was bullied, why not me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So remember our guest had paused for a little bit. She has talked about the journey. So what did you do when you felt like you're at the lowest point of giving up? What did you do? How did you get help?
Okay, at that moment, yeah, I think I went ahead and looked for a certain teacher, yeah.
Mhm.
We talked about it, and maybe she counseled me at some point, but I didn't feel satisfied.
Okay.
Yeah. So I also go ahead and found a counselor, yeah, for physical therapy.
Okay.
And a bit we talked about it at some points, and I felt somehow relief.
Mhm.
Yeah, at some points it was a bit a relief, but okay.
You had found peace in her.
Yeah, I found a certain, just a little bit, because
Mhm.
at some point you remember you are still in the same background,
Mhm.
you are not out of it, you're still bullied. So like, okay, you can talk to the therapist, but at the end you still go back to the same people. So I don't think it helped me much, but I got some peace at some point. Yeah.
So at some point, people who deal with these issues and depression, they self-harm. May it be cutting their skins, burning their skins. Did you reach to that point?
For me, yeah, I felt mine was past that because I felt that I could do suicide maybe to relieve that pain. But at some point I just talked to my inner self and decided, no, this is not the right decision to do it, because I have people that are that are waiting for me back home. So I felt that was not the right decision to do. Yeah.
So you had determinations of getting to what you went for,
Yeah.
simply because you had someone back at home who was looking up to you.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's a very great move. And the other one is when you were thinking about self-harming and suicide, you went to an extent of talking to yourself and deciding, no, this is not good for me. And you've said that you got help and the sessions were over, the therapy sessions were over. Did you fight any challenges when you are coping with the real life up to now? Any challenges?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there are many challenges. First one, I think, at some point, you feel like this self-esteem is lowered, like your self-esteem is low. You can go through depression, which is very bad. Yeah, for me, I experienced it. It is very bad. Apart from that, I feel like you feel that you're not important to the society. Like, yeah.
So right now you're coping.
Yeah, for now, I think when I joined campus, yeah, I met actually the institution that I am in now. I found real people, feeling loved, accepted, yeah, and they want that success from me. Yeah.
So let's go straight to our counselor. So she was feeling like self-harming, of which she fought with. But there are some people out there who are really struggling with this. Every time when they are at their lowest point, knock knock, self-harming is knocking.
Yes.
And they have no choice, they have to welcome it. So maybe you can talk to them.
Yeah, for the people who are outside there, at some point you feel you are most not comfortable in the ground, you are in the background, and this comes to hold. You just hold yourself. You just think about what next. Think about your future. You think about your parents back at home. You think how much they have spent on you. And just call your mind at a meeting to know, what if I'm going to do suicide to harm myself? What will come after there? Is there any advantage to me when I go for suicide? Because one thing which you might have to know is that if you commit suicide, you are just going to have your family spending more money on investigation of what you are going through. Counselors will not there be for you because you have already done. So suicide is not the way to solve your problems. You can go just see peer counselors. You go for facilitation. We have more of lecturers who can tell you about their life, and you learn from their experiences. Because out there are many people who are successful, but if now you can call them, they can tell you they didn't made it from a silver platter. They really worked hard. They were challenged. You can have some more people who are so rich, but they can tell you the way to go. You are feeling that the exposure they have is not the right one, but they call themselves, first of all, go deep in your heart. You be humble and know who are you and work on yourself. So don't feel much expelled out of the community. Let the community come back to you after it sees you are now comfortable and you can make it, so we can even want to know how did you make it. You can even become a peer counselor to the other people who can commit suicide. You know, out there, people are facing the many challenges, but because many of them are idle, you can get a person who in high school didn't join any club, participated to nothing, so he can't feel that much loved because he sees himself as nothing. He can't do something successful, and then when he joins campus, he becomes much introvert. So he's so silent, he can't open up because has no interactions with anyone. So you can feel free, just join some organizations that offer counseling, and don't feel much exposed to an irrelevant background, irrelevant area. Just accept.
Okay. So thank you for joining us. Thank you, our guest, for coming today. We really appreciate. You helped a lot. Maybe there was a person who was giving up out there, but you just came at the right time. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, our counselor. I know she will talk more about you because you've been of help. And viewers back at home, thank you for joining us. and I really appreciate your time. Make sure you join us the next time. See you. Bye.
Bye too.